It's finally beginning to feel like winter. Even though we haven't had a lot of snow yet, the temperatures have dropped into the teens. Days like this make me want to stay inside with a warm cup of tea. I've been taking the time to plan my garden for next season. Take an inventory of all my seeds and making sure that I have everything I need when the growing season begins. I've also been experimenting with herbs in the kitchen, deepening my studies in herbalism, and coming up with some ideas for tea blends and tinctures. I believe that everything we need to be healthy can be found on this earth and through our spiritual connection to all living things. By nature, we are organic beings. But as a culture, we face inorganic challenges on a daily basis. Over time, it takes its toll on our bodies and our psyche. Our system gets overwhelmed and can't get rid of the toxins quick enough, so they build up and eventually can cause problems. Sadly, we're seeing many of those problems today. The earth is our mother and wants us to be well. Plants have been used as medicine for years. Today, there are over 35,000 medicinal plants recorded. But it seems as though many people don't know how to use them or the various ways that they can help the body heal and stay healthy. Throughout the years, the knowledge our ancestors knew became lost. We must begin to ask ourselves this: why isn't some of the most basic things, such as the knowledge and accessibility of medicinal plants that have been proven time and time again to work, being shared? This is why I have been studying herbalism, to regain this lost knowledge and to deepen my relationship with the plants. As I begin to learn more, I am also beginning to explore and play in the kitchen. I've made some medicinal tinctures, which is the process of soaking an herb for at least several weeks in alcohol or vinegar in order to extract the active components of the herb. Tinctures can be very potent, used as medicine, and you can store them for many years. One of my favorite tinctures and favorite herb to grow in the garden is sweet Annie, also known as wormwood. This amazing plant kills parasites, and it gets rid of intestinal worms. It treats bacterial overgrowth and rebalances our intestinal tract. Sweet Annie was also the herb used to treat malaria and has been found to kill cancer cells. This is one that I definitely keep in my medicine cabinet at all times. I also made tinctures of cat's claw, which also fights viruses and kills cancer cells, astragalus, mullein, which is good for respiratory issues, as well as hemp. While I've enjoyed making tinctures, I discovered that I really love making tea blends. There's something about touching the herbs, seeing them in all their glory and in all their beautiful colors, smelling them and eventually tasting them as I sip a warm cup of tea. I love to taste the combination of herbs, the flavors that they bring, sometimes earthy and sometimes sweet or floral. It makes me feel all that much closer to the plant, all the while knowing that I'm drinking in their medicinal benefits. The energy feels different for me when I blend the herbs together and leave them in their natural state as opposed to making a tincture, oil, or salve. It just feels right. So I've been creating some herbal tea blends that I've really been enjoying. I'm working on making some of these available to you soon through my website, which I'm very excited about, so I'll keep you posted on that. I have a tea blend for men called Beam Me Up, which helps with libido and balances hormones. It includes herbs such as horny goatweed, maca, mucuna, licorice, shatavari, saw palmetto, and chaga mushroom. I have a similar tea blend for the ladies that helps to balance hormones, reduces PMS and menopause. One of my favorites that I drink every day is a vitamin C blend, which includes some plants that have some of the highest vitamin C content in the world. Plus, it's absolutely delicious and beautiful to look at. I also drink an herbal blend that is especially good for digestion, eases the tummy, reduces bloating, and calms the mind. It also tastes amazing, so I like to have this after a meal or before bed. This is just a taste of some of the blends that I've been working on, but I have even more to share with you soon. I grow some of these herbs in my garden, but what I don't grow here, I purchase from one of the best sources that I know, Mountain Rose Herbs. They are highly rated, all organic and chemical-free, which is what I love and look for. They also use ethical and responsible practices when sourcing their herbs, one of the other things that I love about them. Check them out through the link in my description below. With everything that has been happening around our planet, the increase in technology leading to an increase in widespread radiation, chemicals in our food, in our clothing, our water, in our everyday products, and in our environment, it's more important now than ever before to do what we can to be healthy and to be aware of what we're putting into our bodies and what we're exposing it to. Being healthy doesn't have to be complicated. Observe the life around you. Put your hands on the earth and take a pulse of what's going on. Find gratitude in the small things and find truth, healing, support, and love in the organic life that surrounds you.